Alrighty, what's up everybody? Peter Joseph here for a Tuesday evening video right here on the Peter Joseph Wrestling Channel, youtube.com/Peter Joseph. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe right now to this channel and my other 4 main channels, which are down there inside of my giant pants with my big giant schlong. No, it's down there in the description box below. And as always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, share the video all over the internet. And for the love of God, don't forget to tap and slap that bell. Basically treat it like it's you bitch. Anything, I don't give a shit. Maybe like the Heat will do to the Celtics tonight, but we'll see. Smack those bitches around. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn video. And that's pretty much it. So like, share, subscribe, and hell, if you want, leave a comment. And don't forget to hit that bell. And this is your first time watching, thank you for watching. Make sure you, and if you like the content, you want more of it, hit that bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn thing. And welcome to the party, pal! I hope you enjoy the ride. And if you don't, then hop off. Because it's a bumpy ride, and if you can't handle it, out ski you go. And that's pretty much it. That's that. Alright, we are really close to 450 subscribers. We are 4 subscribers away from that big milestone, 450 subscribers. Didn't think we'd get there. It took a long time to get there, but we're going to get there, hopefully, by the end of the summer, hopefully, but we'll see what happens with that. So, make sure you tell your friends and to subscribe to the channel. Don't care if it's a fake sub, and if it's a real sub, thank you for subbing. Enjoy the ride, and tell your friends as well. Because I'm not going anywhere. Because this train, like that great Elton John song, this train don't stop. And it will never stop. Even if we're taking a break, we're not stopping. We will stop, but, you know, we'll take a pit stop, but we'll be back on track pretty soon. So to the new subscribers, thank you for the sub, thank you for the free view, and let's get to that 450 sub mark, and then we'll talk about 500. Don't care how long it takes, we will get there. And also, sub to my rant channel, which is close to 450 subs. The legendary PG Rants channel. So, do that as well. And check out all my content on my other channels, my Metal God channel, my Killer Demons channel, and my Shadows Lair channel. Got more content to come in the next few days, months, weeks, years. And if you don't like it, well, fuck you, man. That's all I gotta say about that. Alright, hope everybody had a great Tuesday. It's Tuesday, and you know what that means. Time for NXT tonight. Coming up in about 45 minutes from now. Should be a good show. Tiffany Stratton taking on Roxy in the semifinals of the NXT Women's Title Tournament. Then we got Lyra Valkyria, the Irish Lassie, taking on the resident former skater girl, Corey Jade. So those matches are going to be mostly the focus for tonight's show, as it's the go-home show before NXT Battleground this Sunday. Same goddamn time as Double or Nothing 5, but it'll get humongously washed away because Double or Nothing's going to be pretty goddamn epic. So, Shawn Michaels, you done fucked up. Putting an NXT takeover at the same freaking time and same day as an AEW pay-per-view that's gonna monstrously destroy it. You done fucked up, WWE. You done fucked up. But it is what it is. And that's it. So we'll see what happens Sunday. What pay-per-view is the best? But we all know that's gonna be Double or Nothing. And even with Night of Champions on Saturday, we'll see if WWE can go 2-for-1 or whatever. Could win the weekend, but I don't think they will. I don't think they will. But we shall see. And that's that. Alright, like I said, I hope everybody had a great day. And if you didn't, well, too bad for you. I had a pretty good day. And that's all that matters. Alright, so what I want to do in this video, as the title below says, I want to do a little bit of news of the day. And one of the main stories I want to talk about is WWE going the extra mile to bring good quality content to the masses. Now, what am I talking about? What are you talking about, Peter? Are you talking crazy as you usually do? I'm like, well, I'm not talking crazy. And please, don't call me Shirley. But anyway, we were talking about Raw, kind of going back to 2 hours. People wanted to go back to 2 hours. WWE wants to keep it at 3 hours. Now they want to add more violence and adult themes to the third hour. Why don't you just do it for the entire show? Not the third hour. Just do it for. Why don't you just do it in the first hour? Then you get more people to watch your goddamn shit. Because Raw did a 1.6 rating. 1.6. That is horrible. And last night was horrible. Horrible. It was like changes galore. I guess we all know who was backstage last night. Rewriting scripts. I mean, they had a third script written, after the second Cody segment. I mean, why does the script have to be rewritten during the fucking show? And then you have to take something out, you have to put something in, because something went over time. Simple fix. Don't change shit. Don't change what's already broken, okay? For the love of God. Vince needs to go. He needs to go. Just let Triple H run it. And if he wants to pick and choose things that he wants to take things out, then that's on him if the show sucks. But just don't change it 5, 6, 10 times during the fucking show, and then, oh, we got another script. How does it even happen? Is there like a copy machine around that you're gonna, like, everybody gets a script now? Oh, the production team gets a script. Oh, the camera angles have to be changed because of Kevin Dunn. This and that. The commentators are, oh, we got the script. Oh, this has changed. What? It's ridiculous. I would hate to be any WWE star, and, I got a segment, it's all ready to go. I have the promo all in my head, or semi in my head, because you know how people like to ad-lib here and there. I had the promo all ready to go, and then, somebody tells me, oh, you're going to have to cut your promo down to about 5 minutes. What? I'm like, I just don't want to do the promo then. Fuck that. I just took an hour or two of my time before the show to gather my thoughts on what I'm going to say in this goddamn promo about whoever I'm feuding with. And I got to cut it down to 5 minutes? Come on now. Or as Roman would say, come on! That's why WWE is so bad right now. Bad. Raw especially has been really bad. But, they're still in negotiations now with NBC Universal and I believe Fox as well, because, the original window for negotiations closed, and now there's still like another window that was opened, whatever it is. But NBC Universal is trying to negotiate with WWE to keep Raw on the USA Network and Fox on Smackdown on Fox. But we'll see what happens with that. But adding violence to Raw in the third hour might help. I mean, I love violence, so I don't condone violence, that much violence, but, in real life. But on Raw, I mean, if Raw's ratings stink, you got to do what you got to do. So, more adult themes, more language would be nice. Some hardcore matches would be nice. Blood would be nice. But, I mean, that's not up to me. That's up to Hunter and the creative team, what they're going to do. I'm going to have to see what happens with that. But today, there's a story that came out that Smackdown, now we've been talking about Smackdown, it might be going off Fox. I mean, same thing for Raw going off the USA Network, and WWE might either go to Peacock or go somewhere else to stream Raw and SmackDown and NXT. But we also talked for many years that SmackDown should be a 3-hour show. Now, I don't like Raw being 3 hours. I hate it. I think Raw should have just stayed at 2 hours. Now they want to add an extra hour to SmackDown. How are you going to do that on Friday night especially on Fox, when you have the 10 o'clock news? I mean, are you going to scale it back an hour and make it 7 to 10? Maybe you could probably do that, but then you got to cut programming on Fox. I don't think they're going to do that. And then, I mentioned before on various other videos that SmackDown might be changed to another day in a week. But now it looks like that SmackDown might be on Saturday to compete with AEW Collision. And I think that's going to be really, really, really bad for both companies. I mean, let's just be hypothetically here. What if SmackDown was on Saturdays on Fox? How is that going to work? Because you got college football during the fall and the winter. Then you got baseball, usually in the afternoon. Sometimes they play it at night, depending on the team, of course. I don't know how that's going to work. And they got other Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening programming on various channels. How is that going to work? I really don't think Saturday is a good night for wrestling. I mean, it used to be back in the 80s, because there was really nothing on Saturdays on most channels. But now Collision's coming on June 17th, where we don't know, but I will be talking about that in a minute. And I mean, we'll see if AEW can garner some ratings on Saturday night. But like I said, you got college football, you got baseball. Later on in the fall and the winter, you got basketball, college basketball, college football. You're going to run into football on Saturday afternoons. They might have a Saturday night game. I mean, I just think wrestling on Saturdays, even if it's a pay-per-view, not a lot of people are going to watch a TV show on a Saturday night. I mean, they did it with WCW Saturday Night, even though we really didn't get that good ratings back in the day, but on TBS. But it was TBS's highest rated show on Saturday night. So see if we're going to see if TNT can hit a home run, but I don't think they will. Even for the first show, even the debut show, I don't think it's going to get the ratings that Rampage got when they debuted back about a year or two ago. They got, with Punk on the show, and who knows if Punk's going to be on the start of Collision. I mean, we'll have to see what happens with that, but move on. So anyway, let me get to the story from Ringside News. Nick Khan, man, stated at the JP Morgan TMT event that WWE's open to adding another hour to SmackDown. Amazon was also brought into the picture, and it was reiterated that either WWE brand could take place on any night of the week. Like I said, it could happen on Saturday to compete with Collision. So you got you're gonna have the Saturday Night War. Then again, you can put it on Wednesday nights. You got the Wednesday Night War. You never know. But Nick Khan said, and I quote, "We're still open to a third hour for Smackdown." I think that's overkill. Well, that's just me. He talked up Amazon. He said Smackdown as well as Raw, quote, "can go on any night of the week." Welcome to Friday Night Raw! You know? That would be weird because for 25 years, over 25 years, Raw's been on Monday night. Why would you switch? Why would you change that? Keep it on Monday night. Why don't you have Tuesday night Smackdown and then NXT on Wednesday night to go head to head with Dynamite, even though Dynamite will destroy it like it did a couple years ago. So if you want the Wednesday Night Wars again, either put SmackDown there and SmackDown would win because it's on Fox, or put it on. You can put it on Thursday. You can go head to head with Impact and Ring of Honor. I mean, that's an easy win for WWE because nobody watches Impact. Not that many people have Honor Club. So, I would think the best bet for SmackDown is go back to Thursday nights on Fox. That's just me. But if WWE wants to go Saturday night and go head to head with Collision, I mean that's a win in the ratings, but nobody's gonna really care. And that's pretty much all I can say about that. They want to add appeal, get more fans. I understand that. And they can have more matches. People that not even used on the roster can be put on. People in catering like Tamina and Dana Brooke. People like that. Xia Li, and if they ever find Aaliyah. They can showcase more people that we don't see. And you see them on main event, usually. So, we'll see what happens with that. Any number of changes could be coming in the pipeline as TKO Holdings Group is now a thing. I think that's who owns, I don't even know what that is. I think it's like the Endeavor deal. So the Endeavor deal. Keep Vince McMahon and company seem to be more open for business than ever. So, blah, 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 blah. So, let me know your thoughts about that. You think SmackDown should go to 3 hours, stay at 2 hours, or do you think that you think you should stay on Friday night? You think you should go to Thursday night, Tuesday night, possibly a Wednesday night, or should it go head to head with Collision on Saturdays, or maybe we'll see Sunday night SmackDown? That would be kind of risky because with pay-per-views, so especially on Saturday. So I don't think weekend wrestling should really be a thing. With Collision too. Well, Collision, AEW doesn't do Saturday pay-per-views, so that could change depending on what Tony Khan wants to do. But as far as WWE goes, I don't think they should even sniff Saturday night. Because unless they change the premium live events to Sundays, then yeah, you can do Saturday. You can do live wrestling on Saturday night for SmackDown. I get that. But if they're gonna stay the same, then don't do it on Saturday. Because then you're gonna run into we're gonna get taped SmackDown and a live pay-per-view. Makes no sense. So what I would do is put SmackDown on Thursday night. Because really, nothing on Thursday. Nothing. And then when you get to the fall and the winter months, you got hockey, you got basketball. But, this really, if you put it on Fox, nothing on Thursday nights. But it will go head to head with the NBA and the NFL on Thursday Night Football and hockey. And then you might have to preempt SmackDown when the World Series comes around. We'll have to see. We'll see what happens. Also, before I finish, I want to talk about CM Punk. Tony Khan is supposed to make his decision. I don't, tomorrow is the big announcement of where Collision's going to be. Is CM Punk going to be part of that? Or what's going to happen? My good buddy, Real Rally Sport Rally, did a video talking about Tony Khan making a decision for Collision, and if CM Punk is going to be part of that, I don't know. So we will have to see what happens with that tomorrow night. So tomorrow's going to be a big day. There could be a deal made tonight or tomorrow with Punk, and Punk's going to be, it's like, I'll come back to work. Let's do the Chicago show. Let's get a big popping rating. Or do they just say, fuck Punk, we're gonna go live in Jacksonville, Florida. We're gonna go to home base and probably not get a great rating. But then again, they can announce Jacksonville, and then maybe later on they announce, Punk's going to be on the show in Jacksonville, which will be really bad for the people in Chicago, but good for people in Jacksonville. But, the saga continues with CM Punk and AEW. And we'll have to see what happens with that. So tomorrow night is going to be very, very, very interesting. That's pretty much it. Speaking of CM Punk, good old Jim Cornette, as I call him, Jim Bornette, because he bores the fuck out of me, says the Young Bucks are scared of CM Punk amidst the drama. Yeah, right. The Bucks are afraid of CM Punk. Right. Okay there, Jim. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, Jim. That's that. Let me see if anything new came up. Well, there's gonna be blood in the new AEW video game. That's good. So we got that. Anything else I actually feel like discussing? I don't think anything else. Cody Rhodes' health status, we all know he's going to be at Night of Champions to lose to Brock, probably in a squash match. But we'll see. There was a QR code on Raw during the Adam Pearce segment when he's on the phone. I didn't see it at first, but now I'm looking at the news story at ringsidenews.com. There was a QR code, and people who didn't notice it tried to get the QR code. They're like, "Oh, it's Bray Wyatt is coming back." Well, really, the QR code was kind of obscured by Adam Pearce's big body, so people trying to scan the QR code couldn't. So I wonder what that might have been. But, Bray Wyatt's not even medically cleared to come back. So, is it Lexi? She's kind of tied into this Bray Wyatt thing, and we might have Bray Wyatt come back. So, maybe it's a QR code for Lexi coming back. I don't know. So, that's kind of interesting that not other people, including me, that noticed on Raw. See, it's the little things. You have to watch Raw and Smackdown and NXT because there's certain things that you don't see at first, and then we watch it and you're like, oh, we forgot about that. So pay attention to detail. That's pretty much it. There's a WWE official scouting at another indie show. Interesting. Wonder what indie show that was. I probably wasn't here in New York, but. WWE goal is for premium live event host cities to pay for their shows. Really now? Okay. Interesting. Anything really of importance? Well, Goldberg busted himself open today. He took a photo And we see him busted wide open. He headbutted a fucking tractor. Really now, Goldberg? Really now, Oldberg? You have to become relevant again just because you headbutted a freaking tractor? You got nothing better to do in your life? You're retired and really got nothing to do at home? Just on your farm or wherever you live and like, oh, I'm not getting noticed anymore. Let me go headbutt a tractor. Oh, my head. Let me get 5 million views on Twitter, you know. Dumb. Dumb you are, Goldberg. Dumb. That's pretty much it. One thing I actually like. Remember Saray? We all remember little old Saray, you know, cutie patootie Saray, who WWE really fucked up. She says her NXT run was not a failure. I think it was pretty, well, it was good, you know, the feud I think she had with, I think it was Corey Jade. I forget who it was. But no, I think it was Tiffany. I think it was Tiffany or Cora. She had a feud with where, you know, we saw her regular. Then they changed her fucking gimmick to a schoolgirl gimmick, which was nice. You know, her coming out in a schoolgirl outfit. I mean, when did you get hard and, you know, wanna in your pants at a Japanese girl in a schoolgirl outfit? I mean, come on now. But I just think the gimmick wasn't right for her. Like she transforms from a little schoolgirl into a Saray! Little ball of sunshine! I thought the gimmick was horrible. They really, really messed her up. Now she's back in Japan doing amazing. And I believe she's in Stardom again. Or maybe Bushiroad, I don't know. But WWE screwed her up. They screwed her up, like they do to every Japanese person. I mean, now they're pushing Shinsuke. That's great. You could have done that years ago. I mean, but Shinsuke's a legend, so... I mean, he's had a decent run in WWE in his time there. Intercontinental Champion, Tag Team Champion, NXT Champion twice. Might be going after the Intercontinental title again with Walter. You know, I don't know if he can beat Walter. I mean, we'll have to see what happens with that. He had a great match with Finn Balor last night, even though the finish sucked. But, I mean, what are you going to do? So, I mean, he's going to start a feud with Damian Priest. So, that's good. You know, and then you got EO, my third wife EO. Let me just check my time. You got my third wife EO. Did great in NXT. They bring her up. They put her in Damage Control with Bayley. Give me a hug. And Dakota Kai, 2-time women's tag team champions. That was nice. But now, it feels like EO, I mean, losing to Bianca, I thought, you know, I knew it was coming, but I really wanted EO to win the title in Puerto Rico, because it would have been nice. But, now, you know, now her and Bayley have miscommunication. They're the only ones left in Damage Control because Dakota Kai got ACL surgery. She's going to be out 9 months. So, I guess they're going to continue that miscommunication storyline, and EO's going to get fed up, and Damage Control breaks up for good, and then we get EO versus Bayley. But EO was slated to win Money in the Bank. I hope that's still true. But we'll see what happens with that. And then we got Asuka, my first wife, Asuka. Nobody is waiting for Asuka except my dick. But we all knew that. We have Asuka with her new Joker gimmick, clown gimmick, whatever you want to call it. Evil Asuka, Dark Kana, whatever you want to call it. I just don't think it's taken off with her. I mean, you know, her feud with Bianca I think is garbage. You know, no build for the match at WrestleMania. And, I mean, I really think Asuka should have won at WrestleMania because she was red hot when she came back at the Royal Rumble with her new gimmick. And she was winning all the time. She was red hot, and they put her against Bianca. We all thought she was going to be the one to beat Bianca and end her long 1-year reign as champ. Nope. The build was horrible. The match itself was horrible. And Asuka's 0-6 at WrestleMania. And when they should have just pulled the trigger with Asuka and then let her go on another NXT-like title run when she holds it for like 522 days. I don't think we'll ever see that again from Asuka. I don't think. I mean, she's got the match at Night of Champions. We all know Bianca's gonna win. We all know. I even know. I mean, we all know I love Asuka, but really, this second build. You know, the second match, the rematch, per se. No build. The build is horrible. And then I know Asuka's not going to win. It's a proven fact. She's not going to win. It sucks, because now I'm making Asuka look like, you know, she's dancing, she's a clown. Now she's more evil. Now she's actually looking more evil, spitting the blue mist. Now it's like superior blinding mist now. Chili pepper mist, whatever she calls it. It's all nice and dandy, but I mean, if you want to have a dark gimmick like Asuka had when she was in Japan, she should have had that. Not like she comes out, she's like, "Oh, I'm going to dance for you all." I'm like, what? What are you doing that? Why are you being like a clown? Be Dark Asuka, who just annihilated people in Japan. And then annihilated people in NXT. Give me that Asuka, not clown Asuka, who dances half the time. What is this? I don't like it. I just don't like the way that she's being portrayed. I just don't. So we'll see what happens with that. But I'd rather have Asuka, Dark Asuka, go into a new program with somebody else. And I would really love to see Asuka versus Io down the line on Smackdown. Either for the Smackdown Women's Championship, the Raw Women's Championship, or just a one-on-one feud. Because the promos would be just freaking epic like it was at Board Games when they had that promo. Baka! You know? Beach! I want to see that again. And that's all I got to say about that. Anyway, I gotta go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave me your thoughts and opinions about SmackDown possibly going to 3 hours. CM Punk, what's gonna happen with him? What do you think Collision's gonna be either in Chicago or Jacksonville? And anything else I talked about, put your comments down below. Smash the bell, get notified, hit the like button, do all that shit. And don't forget to subscribe, because we're close to 450. Let's get there. And that's it. Alright, I'll be back later with my NXT review right here on the channel. But for now, I'm Peter Joseph signing off. Until next time, go fuck yourselves. Peace.